Hello everyone and welcome back to a short EP review, and in this video I'm going to review Choke by Poppy. Poppy is a YouTuber that became popular with her very obscure and weird and sort of unsettling videos that she would put out occasionally. This immense popularity that she managed to create with her weird persona, followed with some nice pop tunes here and there, and her getting further inside the music industry. Poppy started with a nice and sort of unsettling ambient album a few years back, but then Poppy went to the more pop side of things with her album Poppy Computer that was released by Mad Decent, the label from Diplo. And I really liked how these really catchy and cute pop tunes were attached to this whole persona of Poppy, having all of these great internet references, and how technology has become a significant part of our lives, and how this thing is going to progress even further in the future. However, after this point, it was more apparent that Poppy was focusing more on the music industry side of things rather than creating this whole weird persona of YouTube. It's not necessarily like she was breaking character, it's just that it wasn't that much apparent, which is something that was my issue with the album Am I a Girl? While it is really diverse and there are still lots of references about technology, the whole album just felt like your average and basic pop album, and just happens to have some nice and interesting moments here and there that are a bit more unique. It wasn't though till the last two songs where we saw a different side of Poppy, and especially with the song X, where she actually went into a more industrial and nu metal side of things, and it was really surprising. In my opinion, X was definitely the highest point of this album. I loved the transitions to this song, I loved the heavy side of it, and I loved that there was also an individual sort of trap segment with a distorted bass. And there's also a song on the Choke EP that has this same vibe, and that is Scary Mask featuring Fever 333. My issue though with this song is that it sounds so much like X to a ridiculous point that I happen not to like this as much I was expecting it to, because Scary Mask sounds like an exact copy of X in pretty much any sort of department. For going to the more soft side of things to an instant heavy transition, the nu metal elements of it sound the same. Fever 333 sound like they offer nothing new to the whole sound of the song. It basically sounds the same like X. It doesn't offer something all that different. Even the delivery from Poppy sounds the same, and it also has like the same transitions. There is also a distorted bass segment into this song as well. So while it's a nice song, I was a bit disappointed just with how samey it sounds, and this sound of Poppy actually sounds really tiring just with the second attempt. However, getting into some of the rest of the tracks on this Choke EP, it's actually really fascinating and a really nice change of direction. In this one, Poppy actually goes into a way more dark sound. This is by far the most aggressive and the most dark thing Poppy has ever done. This is an electro-industrial EP, and tracks like Choke, Voicemail and Meat are prime examples of just really good, well-crafted songs with heavy, distorted parts and a really unsettling aura from Poppy. From back with previous projects of Poppy, and just with her whole YouTube persona in general, she would have this cute side to her, but just have this sort of unsettling aura that was way more mysterious, just giving you so many questions as of, is this just a great act? It was just mysterious, and this whole mystery was present with Poppy.computer and Am I a Girl? But with Choke, it feels like Poppy is going all out. No more mystery in this thing. This is straight up dark, weird and unsettling. Voicemail, the first teaser track on this thing, is great. I love the whole distorted bass, the whole distorted sound to it. The vocals from Poppy sound great, and it's a really banging song. Choke, which was the third teaser track out of this thing, also has the same vibe I love the bass, this sort of unorthodox beat structure to it, and I like the dark industrial synths playing in the background. It has a heavy industrial and glitchy side to it, and it works really well, and Poppy's vocals as well, with this whole distortion and monotone feel, they work really well for the context of the song. So 3 out of the 5 songs from this EP were actually teaser tracks. Choke and Voicemail work pretty great together. Scary Mask, on the other hand, feels disconnected. Meat, like I said, goes to the same direction with Choke and Voicemail. It's not as exciting or as weird and obscure and as dark, but it still has the same vibe, and I like the industrial feel to it. Then the EP ends with the song The Holy Mountain, which in my opinion it's an underwhelming finisher because it also feels disconnected from the rest of the thing. It's mostly a piano ballad, it's a bit sad, but there is nothing all that great to it, especially the beat on this thing when it comes. It sounds really simplistic and generic. It's a really bland finisher that doesn't really fit with the whole dark aesthetic with the rest of the songs. So Choke is a different direction from Poppy, and I really like it. If it wasn't for the 2 songs, Scary Mask and The Holy Mountain, feeling so disconnected from the rest of the thing, we would have a far better listening experience. I like this more dark electro-industrial direction from Poppy. I think it works really well in the whole context and her style, and I'm looking forward to more like this. But we'll probably get something entirely different from the future. Regardless though, nice release from Poppy, really surprising, did not expect her to go into such a dark direction with this EP, but I really like it and I'm really looking forward to what she's going to come up with next. I'm going to give this EP a 7+ out of 10. What's your opinion on this EP? Like it, dislike it, why, and what do you want me to review next time? Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.